Hi everyone, my name is Norris. I come from Hong Kong and I'm now a marketer in Taiwan. So today I would like to talk about troubles. See, everyone makes troubles. To me, I see trouble a result of a serious problem that need to be solved, but you didn't solve it, or even you don't realize that these are problems at first glance. When these problems accumulated to a certain level that it becomes a very big troubles, and it becomes having some negative impacts or feelings on you, then it becomes troubles. Today, I would like to share with you my own personal story that obviously brings troubles on me and eventually changed my mind on my career and my life, and what I've learned from the story about my truth and there. So I studied civil engineering in university, and after graduation, I was fortunate to work for one of the largest engineering consultancy firm based in UK and work for a project that is major railway infrastructure projects in Hong Kong. And I think that this project is very important to me and because it really helped to solve a real public transportation problems in Hong Kong. And so I worked very hard for this project, and after 4 years of hard work, the project is completed very successfully. And it was so successful that it even won the award with a title, International Project of the Year, which is a well-known engineering award by the British Construction Industry Award in 2017. So I was very proud of this project, and because of this project, I also gained sufficient experience and knowledge that allows me to pass my professional review that become a chartered civil engineer, which was much earlier than most of my classmates or graduate engineer of the same batch. So you may ask, hey Norris, it seems that you have a very great career start, and following this trend, you probably will have a very bright future. What possible could troubles make on you? So I would say perhaps I did quite well in my job, but I also have to admit that I messed up. I totally mess up in all the other areas of my life. I have 3 problems. First, my health problems. Maybe because I think that this project is so important, so I try to make everything perfect. So there is no mistake in my job, in my work task. I was always worried that people will find any mistake or errors on my calculation report or design drawings. And because I thought that I was not that smart and not as experienced as other senior engineers, so I spent very long time working in the office. So every day I would like working at least 12 hours a day as a minimum, sometimes go to 15 or 16 hours a day. And even I worked during the weekend, either in the office or at work or at home. So I become very sensitive and very easy to frustrated that people will find mistake on my calculations. So because I put too much stress on myself, I have problem sleeping. So I have prolonged problems on my shoulders and my knees, and gaining weight and losing hair because of the stress. So, but by that time, I don't really think that these are problems. And I only think that I should have a good and healthy and strong body, but I didn't really think of how to maintain one. So this is my first problem. Second, even though I've already spent so much time at work, I still think that time is not enough. So I try to ignore all the social activities or gatherings with my friend because I just think that is just a waste of my time. And the top 3 priorities for me by that time is working, working, and working. And not until one day I attend a gathering with my friends, I found that I become very uncomfortable. I felt very anxiety. I kept sweating. I don't feel any things that I can talk with them. I don't have any sharing that I can want to share with them. So I just want the gathering ends very soon. So after a long period of time, I become isolated. I just want to focus on my work. And I don't have a relief path to share with my friends, no matter it's a joyful thing or whatsoever. So what makes the situation worse is my third problem. So, I have my third problem is on my mental health. I don't remember starting from when, but I starting to have some voices coming from nowhere that in my mind asking me to attack people surrounding me. Of course, I know that I cannot do this, but this will come out no matter when I was in the office. The voice come out all of a sudden and ask me to punch the colleague sitting next to me. Or every time I have a meeting with my clients, or reporting something with my boss, or just having lunch with my colleague, the voice will come out from nowhere and ask me to attack them. And of course, I knew that this is nonsense, and I know that I cannot do this, so I have to spend extra energy to suppress these nonsense thoughts. So maybe because I suppress the energy so much in the daily time, so I become very sensitive and very easy to get angry every time when I go back home or with my girlfriend by that time. So I feel very frustrated because the voice become very frequent. So not until one day, and when I was walking with my girlfriend to go home, and again the voice come out, and I have no reason, but I started to have a very big arguments, not with my girlfriend, but with a passing by. I remember that I already grabbed the umbrella and we almost start to have a fight. So my girlfriend scared. She is not scared of this situation, but she's scared of me. And she seriously asked me if we should break up. But by that time, I love her so much. So I started to feel that there's something wrong to me. And I asked myself, what's really the most important things in my life? And I foresee that if I continue to work in my job as a civil engineer, in pursuing all these job satisfaction and awards or achievement, I mess up in all the other areas. My priorities are out of control. So I make up my mind and to change my career, still in the construction field, but focus on promoting sustainable building materials, which is less tense to me, but I still contribute to the society. And things went well and good because my girlfriend didn't leave me at the end, and we even got married. And 2 years ago, we decided to move to Taiwan to start a new life here. And I was fortunate again in Taiwan that I work for a company that promoting well. So I'm now a well faculty to promote well concept to my clients. So and because of this well, I realized that I figured out that what had happened, and perhaps I found the key solutions and the root cause of what's happening to me in the past few years. So what is well? Although well is just a building standards that applies medical and scientific research on how building environments would affect humans' health, well-being, and performance. But what's important is the reasoning behind on those features and concepts from those medical research paper and scientific support. So I learned the very truth about me is that obviously I have mental condition because of overwork, burnout, and I become a victim of workaholism and perfectionism. So because I try to make things perfect, that I cannot accept any mistake on my works. And because of this well, and when I study it through, I figure out that actually over 30% of adults will experience mental condition throughout their lifetime. And 2/3 of them will be in their employer stage. But of course, not only for those employers, but also for students. When they are pursuing their academic results, or even for retired person, they will still feel stress and having this mental illness. But trust me, before that, it seems obvious when you listen to me today to hear this story that I have mental illness because of overwork. But I didn't have any awareness before that I have this mental illness, which hurts me a lot not only for me, but also hurting my love, my family members, and others. So I decided to learn. I learned that one truth about this world is that we are just human beings. We are just human beings, but not like robots, machine, or AI that never have to take risk, or there is no mistake for any problems that are created. So because of this we have to face our own self-problem. Not only we are trying to busy to solve external problems or society problems, or like the problems that I'm good at to solve these railway project problems, but I cannot solve the problem of myself. So, and I know that why, because we are human, that different from other creatures is that because we have love. And not only because when we can show love when seeing this very beautiful, lovely cat. By the way, this is my cat, it's called Mimi. And I also not only share love with our lovers, our parents, or our girlfriend, boyfriend, or my husband, wife. By the way, my wife is also here today. I want to say thank you for all your love and support for me in all these years. But what's important is we have to love ourselves, love yourselves. Because it's only you that will always be with you and go through all the status throughout your life. So my last word to all of you to take away today is love yourself, stay well, and take care. Thank you very much.